Beyond the talking, little progress appears to have been made to find a replacement ferry. 3 months ago, the family's hopes were raised. NHS Orkney informed the Jacksons that Abby should have an additional 30 hours of home nursing care. Island communities like here in Orkney, the housing options are limited. It's a breed more commonly associated with Southeast Asia and can be a barrier to employment. But thanks to this new scheduled flight to North Ronaldsay, months of training will be focused into just 7 days of intense competition on the island of Bermuda. This is John Ray's final resting place in the grounds of St Magnus Cathedral. Tragedies of this kind have increased in recent years as the popularity for diving on Scapa Flow's iconic wrecks has increased. This monument was erected on the site where the last great auk was killed in 1813. These posts have seen some of Scotland's greatest rugby moments, including 2 memorable Grand Slams. And now it's my turn to share in some of that glory. In 457 days, Scotland decides its constitutional future. Just last October, Serco Northlink were awarded the £243 million contract. Over 40 separate events have been planned for next month's festival. This is a long-running dispute that looks set to escalate. Orkney Ferries have said they have worked hard to try and resolve the issues. In a world dominated by technology and interconnectivity, this monastic community remains focused on the simple act of prayer and spiritual reflection. The Royal Navy invented this game in the 1950s to improve the fitness of their divers. In recent years, the entire banking system has faced stormy waters of its own, but the Otter Bank remains a symbol of a more trusted bygone era. Mark Hirst, STV News. Whatever the result, the island communities here are pushing for more control over political, economic and cultural matters. People have cycled, walked and even skateboarded their way to Land's End. It's pretty clear I'm not going to be posing a competitive threat to William anytime soon, not without a lot more preparation and training on my part. This may be the shortest scheduled flight in the world. Over the past 30 years, Ortac has established itself as an iconic Orkney brand. The conference that is taking place here in Orkney has attracted experts from across the world. This kind of volunteering may not be everyone's cup of tea. 60 years ago, Anne Perry was convicted of a brutal and savage murder 12,000 miles away in New Zealand. Today she lives just 90 miles from the woman with whom she committed that act. Skara Brae has survived the elements for 5,000 years and is the jewel in the crown of Orkney's important tourist industry. Walrus are normally found in Arctic waters. Exactly what's brought this one to North Ronaldsay remains a mystery.